The sound of honky tonk. It's sweeping the country like never before. Now, don't get me wrong, I know many of you have loved this down-home, foot-stomping, hand-clapping, feel-good, storytelling music for many years. But now it's bigger than ever, and we've got the proof. We took the Fox magazine cameras to Big D, Dallas, Texas, of course, the heart of honky tonk. We brought country star Mark Chesnutt with us to see what the hoopla was all about. So get ready to raise the roof and kick up your heels.
There's live bands up there, you know, and they're playing Merle Haggard songs, Waylon Jennings stuff. And the crowd's in there, and they're drinking, and they're dancing, they're cutting up, they're having a good time. And that's a honky tonk, you know.
Makes a honky tonk a honky tonk.
These guys make a honky tonk a honky tonk.
Country, Texas, good time.
It's the beer, it's the music, the men.
Lord loves a drinking man. He said honky tonk and go to the promised land.
Where are we now?
We're in the stockyards, and if you're really into country music and cowboy life and stuff like that, this is it right here.
Got a good one.
I started playing in places like this. The very first time I made $1 singing was in a place just like this with my guitar, and that's all. I didn't have a band, you know, and I was in there singing in a little bitty place like this, and I got tips, and I got free beer. So that's how I got started. You got to do what you do. And what I do is honky-tonk country music. It's what I've always done. What really gets me is when my peers come up to me and tell me, you know, hey, I like what you're doing. Because they don't have to do that. George Jones don't even have to talk to you. He told me this so many times when I was hanging out with him a lot. I did a whole lot of shows with him early, you know, in my career in the early 90s. And he always used to tell me, son, you remind me so much of myself when I was your age. And boy, that kept me going for a long time. Tonight we're coming to you live from the fabulous, where we at? They're gonna start fighting over here in a minute. You're gonna see this. You just gotta get out of the way when they start swinging.
I met this girl there that brought about quite a big change. But in an old deed in Denver, I just can't remember her name. First time we met is a favorite memory of mine.
He was in the first band that I put together about 20-some-odd years ago.
Even though I'm the prettier one, he always got first choice.
While we're among experts here, what kind of a woman do you expect to meet at a honky tonk?
My next wife.
Where does it go? Seems like it was just the other day.
Mark Chesnutt about as country as you can get. And as far as country, I mean, that's kind of what everybody was raised on, you know, whether they know it or not. I mean, if you're in this venue and you're in this lifestyle, you kind of know that you're in the country music business, no matter what. And I hate to use the word business because it's not, it's all play.
I think I'll just stay here and drink.
I didn't set out to save a honky-tonk or country music when I recorded this album. It was just an idea that came up later. This stuff was recorded because I loved it. I think this is an album that George would like. I hope he does. If he don't, I'll have to go in and do another one better than this.
This kind of music is no longer causing excitement just in the southern part of the U.S. It was just announced that next year, the Country Music Awards will be presented in New York City.